Kovalova to serve. Getting into a nice dink battle. Went for the Ernie. I'm not exactly sure if that one went in or not. I believe that did. Let's back this up, given the fact that they're sending the ball back over. Okay, it was... I just want to know if it was in or out first. Let me just zoom forward here. Nope, it was out because they're switching servers and didn't get the point. So let's back this up and now take a look at this again. Okay, serve from Kovalova. Third shot drop. So the one thing I'm just going to point out that is good here, what Waters does that a lot of other females don't, she's going to make you make a decision. She's going to make you earn your way up. So are you going to take it out of the air or are you going to let it bounce? Right here, that is how you want to be hitting the ball, whether it bounces or you take it out of the air. That's how you want it. You're hitting it at your opponent's feet as they are making their way up. And so this is a very hard shot by Smith. Very impressive. Way to keep that low. Way to get that drop into the kitchen and low. Look how far off it's pushed Bright off the kitchen line. Bright is now on the defensive. Smith is on the offensive, and she makes a good decision of going cross court with that dink, making Waters take a big step. The ball is definitely behind her. A lot of people will make this error on this shot of hitting that shot, and Waters hits a great shot and gets all the way back to continue the point. So Smith has done a great job of hitting, one, a great shot by herself, and then doing getting her opponent on the defensive and them having to hit two good shots back. So there is this, I disagree with this assumption of jumping this for the Ernie. The ball is actually needs to be on average. If a ball comes here off of the shot, I'm going to leave this mark here for you guys. If Smith had hit the ball to the red, the most likely spot the ball is going to come to is the backhand Ernie side, which if she jumps it, it's her forehand. It's just human nature, human tendency. It happens to all of us. Should we not do it? Yes, but we just naturally tend to do it. So you're going with the percentage, but because the ball is in the middle there, it's most likely not going to go from going to the middle from here. That's where the ball's at. There isn't that much movement to your opponent to make it that close, going to that close on the corner end. So most likely, more likely than not, Bright is not going to hit the ball to that corner because you get less of a benefit. It's more often than not, you're going to go to your opponent's backhand like she just did here, or she's going to take the ball cross court and go over here and get into that. And so jumping this, it looks cool, but the odds were very unlikely that she was going to get it, and definitely put her team a little bit more on the defensive there for a second because of it. And once Bright sees that she's got any kind of opponent on the defensive, she is the attack queen. This ball comes up, and she's hitting it in the yellow, gets a little rise on the ball, puts her right in the body of her opponent, and she can't control it. The one thing I also don't like, so yes, this is a bad dink. Like that is a high dink by Smith. So I mean that is an error, but I also just don't like the legs once again by Kovalova. Trust me, I know they play a lot of games in a day, but this is too high in this position, and so her legs shouldn't be that high. She's not ready. Her paddle is tucked in by her body. She's almost a spectator again. That is not how close you want the paddle to your body, so you're not ready to take a speed up. And two, and I think more importantly, your teammates over here and back. at minimum, you should be at almost a 45. I would take a 35-degree angle. Something, I'll do it in different colors so it's clear for you guys. So you want your waist to be at the ball. So see where that ball is at right there crossing the net. If her body was turned, the ball's then coming, she can see it better with both eyes. And right now, you see, she has to move her feet back. Where did her feet go? To a 45-degree angle to try and impact it. However, that's at impact. Why not have your feet there already? And so you should not be standing just, well, my feet are at the kitchen line looking forward when the ball's on the other side of the court. Then you're once again just kind of a spectator. Get your body in the correct position on where the ball is going to come from. So right here, so with my feet, I'm going to do it in blue. Your feet here looking this way with her waist, their knees looking this way. Let's do it in yellow. And we're going to move the ball to the impact point, okay? So I'm going to move forward. That's impact right there, okay? She's already started moving her feet because she goes, oops, my feet were in the wrong spot. But this ball, where's this ball most likely going to go? That's where, if you, on your side of the court, if it's coming to your side of the court, I'm not saying this is the highest percentage shot and that it's going to go there most of the time. Absolutely not. What I'm trying to say is if the ball is going to come to her, it's going to come on this angle, right? It's going to come, it has to come because that's where the ball is coming from. And so what you want is you want your body, just like as a triangle, at that same receiving angle. So we need to have it at the receiving angle, not at this. And so she obviously instinctively, and as we all see, her feet move to get to the right position almost post impact of ball because that's how it's going. And so if you're going up and just standing square with the kitchen the whole time, you are probably struggling with your game and maybe not knowing why. So I really hope you take something away from that point and learn from the pro's mistake on that one, and so your game can improve. Okay, let's move on to the next point.